الطلبة الأعزاء السلام عليكم ومرحبا بكم في English 5. So in this lesson we're going to describe how to read and write dates in English. In fact, an important part of studying English is to learn how to say, write and understand dates. So let's look at the different things you need to know to help you get ready to use dates in English. Now, how to ask which day of the week. If you want to say what day of the week it is, you have to say what day is it today, or what's the day today, or what's today, or what day is tomorrow, or what's the day tomorrow, and so on. To answer this question, you can say it's Monday today, or today is Monday, or it's Tuesday tomorrow, or tomorrow is Tuesday. So all of these work. So now how to ask the date. If you want to ask what the date is, you can say what's the date today, or what's today's date. What's the date today, or what's today's date. You can answer by saying it's 27th September, or today is 27th September, tomorrow is September 28th. Now how to say the date. When we say date in English, use the ordinal numbers. So for 1 January, we don't say the cardinal number 1, but we say first, and we say the before the number, followed by O. For example, it's the 1st of July. It's also possible to invert the month and day. For example, it's January 1st. It's January 1st. In this case, you don't need to say the and O. You just say January 1st. Ordinal number. So what is ordinal number? Ordinal number, as you can see in this table, we have ordinal number and cardinal number. So the cardinal number like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on. For ordinal number, it's like first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and so on. And we have a grammar rule for these numbers. So from 13 to 19, you continue to add th or se to create the ordinal numbers, like 13, 14, and so on. While from 21st to 31st, the ordinal numbers end according to the ending of the second number. For example, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, you see? So it depends on the second number, end of the second number. We add the. So, as I said, 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, and so on. Now, how to write the dates? When we write a date, we don't need to add the and of as we do when we speak. For example, it's the 1st of July. This is in speaking. But when you write it, you have to write it's 1st July. You see, just one ST in writing. But in speaking, you have to say everything. The first of. You see? As you can see, you don't need to write the number, but you usually add the last two letters for the ordinal numbers. Ordinal number. For example, first, second, third, fourth, and so on. How to say the year? There are two ways to say the years in English. Until the year 2000, every word is pronounced as two numbers. For example, 1485, 1750, 1900. For the first year of previous century, we add centuries. We add O or 0, for example, 1801. 1801. While for the first 10 years of 21st century, we use the word thousand. For example, 2000, 2006, or 2006 sometimes. And from the year 2010 onward, you can say 2000 again. For example, 2012 or 2012. Both of them work. However, some people continue to use thousand and say 2012 or 2012. Both of them works. As for centuries, when we refer to a century in English, we use ordinal numbers. For example, the 19th century, the 18th century, the 20th century, and so on. And centuries are divided into 10 decades. A decade is a period of 10 years. So one decade equals 10 years. Now let's look at the historical dates. When you talk about a year in the distant past, you can use BC and AD. The letters BC means before Christ. For example, the first Olympic Games were in 776 BC or 776 BC. AD means Anno Domini, the year of the Lord, making the birth of Christ. So this year, in 2020 AD, however, it's only necessary to add AD when it is unclear which time period you are referring to. For example, Romulus Augustulus was the last Roman emperor from 475 to 476 AD. You see, we say AD because some people don't know that person and they don't have any idea about the date, and so we have to say AD to remove the confusion. Also, we have a notation here describing the difference between American and British English. So there is a difference in the order of indicating the date and the month between American and British English. In American English, it's common to put the month first, followed by the date. For example, you see, in America, they say September 25th, 2019. While in British English, they say 25th of September 2019 or 2019. 25th of September 2019. And here, September 25th, 2019. You see the difference? Now, let's say something about the fraction numbers in English. Look at these examples. So we write 1 over, so in math, in mathematics, we usually say 1 over 2, you see. But people say it in a daily life. They say a half or 1/2. And for this one, 1 over 4, let's say a quarter or 1/4. 3 over 4, 3/4. 3/4. 1 over 3, a third or 1/3. For this one, 2/3. For this one, 1/5. 3/5. 1/8. 5/8. 1/2. 5 3/4. You see how to pronounce quarters, how to pronounce fractions. Although the system of fractions is not used much these days, we commonly use a few simple fractions in everyday speech. For example, he phoned half an hour ago. He phoned half an hour ago. Hurry up, the bus leaves in a quarter of an hour. The police station about 3/4 of a mile past the traffic lights. Note that after 1/2, the noun is plural. Go straight on for 1/2 kilometers or kilometers in American accent. We had to wait, another example, we had to wait for 1/2 hours, not hours, because it's more than one, so it's plural, and you have to say, you have to add s to the end of hours. It's going to be 1/2 hours, you see. I think that's all for this lecture, and thank you for listening, and see you in the next lecture. Bye.